With the start of school and being in school, there is going to be so many amazing books that we can use to help us and our kids as far as we're going out throughout. And sometimes we think that Usborne only has little kid books, and it simply just is not true. So I wanted to go over some of the really great resources and some of the best books that are going to help us get through this school year, especially as we're doing in school and then online and then just kind of everyone's kind of everywhere. And first, I wanted to go over some of the amazing Lift the Flaps. So we have like Lift the Flaps for first math. So this is something that would just be kind of for younger kids, even if it's pre-K, kindergarten, first grade. So all these are very going to be, beautiful and vivid, but it's also going to go over, the math and adding and all that kind of stuff. But you would think that that would be it, and it's actually not. We even have a much older kid one for periodic table. So with this one, it's also, of course, Lift the Flap, but it's going to be a lot older for the periodic table. So even if you just want something to review with your child or just kind of get them excited and all that kind of stuff, these are amazing. So don't just think it's just for itty bitty ones. So right there would be there. And then as far as with Lift the Flaps, we also have sizing and measuring and even simple like ABCs too for even the littler ones. So, light, heavy, all that kind of stuff. And this would be the Lift the Flap series. So from older to younger, we have all of those. And then the next series that is really, really astounding is going to be the illustrated series. This is going to be the elementary math. So as you go through this, it's going to be a great even just review for us as parents as we're helping our children. But this elementary one goes with obviously really little from the pie charts and stuff like that. And then it's going to go a lot more in depth as well. So there's that one. And then this one is the illustrated dictionary of math. And you'll find there's a lot of other ones in this series as well. So then once again, higher, chemistry. So it's the illustrated dictionary of chemistry. So it's going to be able to break it down with you and your child really well, or even just for them to just do it on their own. And I was very surprised. Like I said, there's even chemistry. And then this one is grammar and punctuation. So it's not just science and math. This one is going to break down like the actual writing, how to do it, all that kind of stuff, the writing structure, conjunctions, all that kind of stuff. So this is great for that. And then the other series, it's almost kind of like, I guess it'd be more of an activity series, would be the This Is Not My Math book, and then there's This Is Not My Science book, and there's a couple other in that one as well. But as you go throughout, it's going to get your child excited about math without really feeling like they're doing math kind of thing. So one of them is going to be like, fit as many circles in there as you can and stuff like that. So this is a great one to just kind of be able to have them learn and all that, but not feel like they're, necessarily doing all this work. So that's the This Is Not My series. The other one is going to be nature activity book. So this one, your child's going to be able to, even go outside, check some things out. They're able to do bird watching. And this would be great as well for an older child as well. And then we have the 100 Things to Know about science and computer coding. There's a couple other ones in these as well. So let's check this out. So it's going to be some really interesting things on just different subjects. This one, it would be specifically on science. And then some of them you're going to turn like that. And then obviously the numbers, computing and coding. It's going to kind of break down some really interesting things, especially if your child is into, coding and computer stuff already. They would absolutely love that. And then the other one is the Architect Academy. And there's not just architect, there's also other ones as well. So this one's going to be, able to have them even, design a room, design a house, try to see how that one is. And then they're actually able to, write in it and kind of plan some things out. And that would be the Academy series. There's other ones in that series as well. And then the other thing that is really good, even for younger ones to older ones, is going to be the Wipe Clean. So we have like Wipe Clean Alphabet, math, letters, all that. So this one would just be, you know, just the letters. And then you can go up to subtracting, dividing, all that kind of stuff. And then they're able to wipe clean and start anew. And then they even have, like I said, for older ones, grammar, punctuation again. So then they're able to, you know, completely finish sentences and figure out what punctuation is best to use in that for that. And then the other one that is really interesting is the look insides. So this one would be the body. So as you go through, you know, it's going to go through the muscles, the skin, the bones, and it kind of just keeps going even into the skull and then into the rib cavity. And so this one is also really fun and good to go with your child. And that would be like the start of science. And then the other one too, and this is a lift the flap, is going to be like what makes it rain. And then they're able to lift the flap and find more things out about that. And then we even have like a states and capitals and all that kind of thing. So this one was a great, you know, even for us to review. So it's going to break down per state, even, you know, what the bird is, what the, you know, capital is, all those kind of things. And then the other one as well is going to be the history of the world in pictures. This one is super cool as well. I love all the how vivid it is, but it's so informative as well. And a lot of these do have internet stuff inside of them that gives you great links and things to be able to go through if you want to dig in a little bit more and stuff like that as well.